Hey YouTube, this is the extremely right-wing Mexican in Northern California, doing business as Brian Bonilla. This is Point Navarro, a little day use area along the coast, the Pacific Ocean out there. And I'm going to see if I can load this to my channel direct from my phone. I haven't been around my laptop for a while. Just wanted to check in and give a little treat to YouTube. As you may know, in California, we have severe restrictions on our civil liberties when it comes to the Second Amendment, and I guess really all the way around with freedom of speech and freedom of religion. They're all under assault from the Democrats, from the establishment, from the left. So as of right now, we can use regular magazines in California. We had what was known as Freedom Week. For a week we could buy magazines like it used to be in the good old days, like any other free state in the Union, without the arbitrary number of 10 or fewer in the magazine. So just want to do a quick treat for my YouTube audience. I have my Glock 3rd Gen Glock 17 on my permit, and so I've been carrying that in a Bravo concealment, actually outside the waistband holster, because it's such a big gun. I only carry it when I'm wearing a jacket or in winter, or today I've got a flannel on so I can pull it off. But summer carry, there's no way it's happening unless I have like a huge maybe like one of those hill people or whatever, chest rigs where you can fit the kitchen sink in them. But I don't have that going on right now. I do have this red flannel, and then I have my 17, and like I said, we can have regular magazines as of right now, as long as we purchase them in that there's my reload, that week where the unconstitutional restrictions of California were eased. So as soon as we can get to a spot where I'm outside of Highway 1's field of view, I'll pull out my rig I'm carrying, which has a Lantac barrel, a Lantac slide, and the internals are kind of a mix between Lantac Striker and OEM small parts. I think I have an Apex plunger, along with an Apex trigger. Has a titanium pin set from Lantac, and the sights are Ameriglows, like a two dot sight. Some native irises there, beautiful. There's the ocean. So the slide has lightning cuts in it, and I wish it didn't, to be totally honest, but that's the way it came. So that's what I'm dealing with. It makes it a lot easier to carry. I'm going to stop for a minute. Let the extremely right-wing dog take in the... So there is my rig. That's called a Callahan camo. Maybe it's an exclusive Republic rifle. And you can kind of see the sight picture there. So it only took like a year to get this. I ordered it, and the COVID thing happened, and then the leftist riots, and all the lockdown and supply chain crunch went down, and a year later it finally showed up at my door. And Lantac was nice enough to throw in that stainless barrel for free. Shout out to them. And I'm gonna go into the woods in a little bit there and run a couple boxes through it. I do have a failure to extract, usually at the end of the magazine, and I think it just needs to be run through and get some miles on the rig to where it is. That's not going to happen, but it's only on the last round that happens, and I don't know what that's about. Hopefully, it just fixes itself as more rounds get run through it. Of course, there's no 9mm in the stores, at least not unless you're there on delivery day at, dark 30. So I've been shooting a lot of my reloads, but that's not an endless supply either, because there's no primers in the store. There's no primers online that I could find at a decent price. There's definitely the stuff that you can pay an arm and a leg for and get it that way, but I'm not doing that. It's honestly not that big of an issue yet. I still have a lot of ammo put away and a lot of reloading components to fall back on. So this is the extremely right-wing Mexican in Northern California, still out here doing the things. Ya bless.